Nestled within the majestic beauty of Glacier National Park, Montana, there is an ancient legend that chills the bones of even seasoned locals. Tonight, you'll hear the tale of the Shunka Warakin, a beast whispered about for generations. A creature that blurs the lines between history, myth, and the untamed wilds. Long before European settlers arrived, the indigenous Iowa people warned of a night predator, its name meaning carries off dogs. The Shunka Warakin was said to resemble a monstrous cross between a wolf and a hyena, with a sloping back, powerful jaws, and a vicious temper. Native oral traditions spoke of battles with this beast, survivors sometimes keeping scraps of its hide for luck in coming wars. As settlers moved into Montana in the late 1800s, strange stories began to surface. Ranchers and homesteaders around the Madison Valley reported a snarling wolf-like creature that defied classification, slaughtering sheep and cattle by night only to vanish before dawn. In 1886, Israel Ammon Hutchins shot and killed an animal like nothing the valley had seen. Its body, dark gray and low-slung, was taxidermied and displayed for decades under the name ringdocus, only later suspected to be a Shunka Warakin when cryptid researchers matched its features to native tales. Vanishing body mystery. The mystery deepened when Hutchins's grandson traced the mounted specimen to a museum, then lost track of it as collections were transferred and stored. Still, descriptions persisted. 4 feet long, almost 30 inches at the shoulder, and vague stripes along its flanks. No scientific consensus ever classified it as either wolf or hyena. Real encounters and haunting howls. The early accounts of the Shunka Warakin weren't just confined to whispers. Ranchers frequently reported losing dogs, sheep, and even cattle, sometimes waking to find strange tracks and gruesome scenes with no known animal culprit. Some described hearing its unsettling guttural howl echoing through the valley, distinct from any wolf or coyote, chilling enough to keep even seasoned hunters indoors after nightfall. Montana rancher Lee Whitaker recalled a moonlit encounter near his property's tree line in 2013, saying, "It wasn't a wolf, not by a long shot. Its body was longer, its head carried low, and the sound it made didn't match anything I've ever heard in these mountains." Cowboys swore their rifles hit the beast, only for it to bolt away unfazed, fueling rumors that the creature was almost supernatural in its resilience. After the famed kill by Israel Ammon Hutchins in 1886, the preserved body was purchased by local businessman Joseph Sherwood, who displayed it in his Idaho museum store, a fixture that drew curiosity seekers, researchers, and skeptics alike for decades. The ringdocus became the centerpiece for rustic debates and speculation. Its faded pelt and unusual features a tantalizing possible link between myth and reality. Fast forward to the 21st century, and the Shunka Warakin's legend is more alive than ever. Notably, between December 2005 and November 2006, Montana ranchers lost over 120 sheep to brutal attacks. Rancher Marvin Hott described the scene as, "like nothing I'd ever seen before. Mangled." Wildlife officials eventually shot a canid with wolf-like DNA but unusual coloring and features, reigniting debates about the true cause behind the attacks. Even with genetic testing, locals and some cryptozoologists remain unconvinced this case is closed, and new reports trickle in every few years. Campers and hikers in Glacier National Park have reported eerie nighttime disturbances, the sound of sticks breaking, guttural howls, and the sensation of being watched by something not quite animal, not quite known. Hiking guide Andrea Collins recounted a 2018 group sighting near 2 Medicine Lake. "That thing moved fast, way too fast for its size, and after it vanished, not a single dog in the whole camp would go outside for hours." These stories fuel the region's ghostly reputation and caution among those venturing off the trails after dark. Multiple expeditions have since combed northern Montana and the edges of Glacier National Park, gathering giant mysterious tracks and audio recordings of unknown howls. A 2019 search led by cryptozoologist Lyle Blackburn returned with large casts and puzzling findings, evidence enough to keep both local lore and scientific curiosity piqued. The legend of the Shunka Warakin remains alive, with reports continuing from 2020 to 2025. Several Montana witnesses near Glacier National Park describe sightings of a large wolf-like animal with unnatural movements, a reddish-yellow or bluish-black coat, and distinctive sloping backs. One rancher near Denton in 2015 said, "It was moving with a gait unlike any wolf or dog I've ever seen. The back sloped wrong, and the fur was almost reddish-yellow in the light." Hiker Sarah Jennings in 2018 described an encounter. "It was like time stood still. There was an intelligence in its eyes that was unsettling. When it turned to leave, its back sloped down in a way that looked wrong for a wolf." Technology has played a growing role, with cryptid researchers using trail cameras, thermal imaging, and audio devices during investigations. Despite inconclusive evidence, these modern efforts keep the legend alive and draw international interest. Social media and online forums continuously share new accounts and blurry photos, fueling both fascination and skepticism. Among the many theories, some scientists suggest the creature might be a surviving prehistoric predator, either a dire wolf or the North American hunting hyena Chasmoporthetes. Dr. Melba Ketchum has pointed out anatomical similarities from fossil records related to these species. Others speculate about hybrids, perhaps descendants of wolves mixed with escaped exotic animals like hyenas. Native traditions often see the Shunka Warakin as a spiritual entity or shapeshifter, linked to legends like the Wahila and Amarok. These ideas emphasize the creature as a bridge between the natural and supernatural worlds, appearing as a warning or omen with deep cultural significance. Montana embraces the Shunka Warakin as a symbol of its wild spirit and mystery. The annual Cryptid Festival in Ennis, Montana, draws thousands each year, united by curiosity and storytelling. Guided night tours and themed merchandise celebrate the creature, making it a vibrant part of local culture and wilderness identity. As the night grows longer in Glacier, imagine the wind rustling through the trees and the darkness between the peaks. The tale of the Shunka Warakin is as much a part of the landscape as the lakes and mountains. Whether you believe in the legend or see only nature's mysteries, remember, sometimes the wild keeps its secrets, and every unexplained howl could be the echo of a story yet untold. Technology and research bring new attention to old mysteries. The legend of the Shunka Warakin persists, reminding visitors and locals alike that even amid majestic mountains and endless skies, some secrets of Glacier National Park remain tantalizingly out of reach. Thanks for watching. This has been National Park Mysteries.